Last night I watched The Wizard of Oz with my 6, 8, and 10-year-olds, and thinking, oh, they're going to love this movie. That's a freaky movie, man. I mean, when you really watch that movie with your kids, that is a freaky movie. And the first time that I've ever watched this movie where I saw all the underlying symbols. And what I mean by that is you've got these characters, Dorothy and these other characters that are looking for things in life that get on this yellow brick road, right? This narrow path with all this stuff whacking them along the way to ultimately get to this emerald city on a hill with a gatekeeper into seeing the great Oz. And then Oz turns out to be a fake. He's a phony. He's this little guy behind a curtain who's speaking with lightning and speaking with thunder and all this crazy stuff, and then he's basically brought out for who he really is, just a fraud. And then, right, they put him in this balloon, this hot air balloon, and he's taken out of the picture. And then you find out who's really in control, where the real battle is. It's the good witches versus the bad witches. And I watched this thing, and all of this religious symbolism, this religious metaphor, which is ultimately saying, in a nutshell, God isn't something to be fearful of. God isn't something to be revered and respected. God is the little guy behind the curtain. And this whole notion of we all have to stay on the yellow brick road, the narrow path to the Emerald City, is a bunch of fraud. It's a bunch of malarkey. Ultimately, the whole battle is in this, and this is really freaky. The whole battle is between the good witches and the bad witches. I mean, what kind of message is this saying? And so I really saw this as a metaphor for, wow, we have really lost the fear of God as the beginning of understanding in our culture. And what this has taught us. And as I listened to songs, Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, what is he saying there? He's saying, ditch all of that throwback fundamentalist ideology and come into the new world of understanding and enlightenment and freedom. Something to think about.